Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you some NFL coverage in the AFC North between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Steelers took a tough loss in New Orleans on Halloween night. So what they have to do coming on their second road game, they have to make sure they set the tone early with the running attack. My suggestion, run off tackle. What is that going to do? Force Keith Rivers of the Cincinnati Bengals to be a run stuffer. Here's a guy that has problems getting to the point of attack and filling in the run game. You want to consistently make him stop the run. That way you're going to have to give yourself a shot offensively to run the football. Again, offensively, what you can do is continue to spread teams out. I think you're more effective when you spread out teams with your 3 and 4 wide receiver sets with the tight end, because you guys create matchup problems. Thus, you'll be able to run the football out that spread formation. So keep these guys spread out. They are weak in the secondary. Pac-Man Jones is out for the year. They struggle in the safety spot. So you can effectively hit big plays deep down the field against this Bengals secondary if you spread these guys out. Now, defensively, what you want to do, you have to make sure you account for the underneath passing game of the Bengals. They would love to dink and dunk their way down the field and then take their occasional shots deep. So you have to make sure you take away Shipley on those crossing routes. You have to take away Gresham across the middle of the field. Take away the underneath coverage, the underneath routes of the Cincinnati Bengals, and you're going to be able to have some success defensively. And also, play the run on the way to the quarterback. You know these guys love to run the football. They're going to try to establish a run first, early and often throughout the game. So you have to make sure you take away that run, play aggressive against that run defense, put these guys in second and long, third and long situations in which they struggle mightily. Now you look at the Cincinnati Bengals coming to this game. The Bengals offensively, when you take into account what they do, what they like to do offensively, you have to be consistent. Wide receivers have to run the right routes. Wide receivers have to come back to catch the football. Carson Palmer's accuracy has to be on point throughout this game. So those 3 things you guys have to clean up offensively in order to have some success. One thing where you struggle, yes, Palmer's accuracy is not where it needs to be or where it used to be. So that falls on the wide receivers. You guys have to make some big plays for this guy. Also offensively, one thing that you have to do when you play in the Pittsburgh Steelers, take what the defense gives you. You're going to have a lot of opportunities with one-on-one matchups. You have to win those battles. Shipley has to win that battle. Gresham has to win that battle. Ocho Cinco has to make sure his routes are precise. You guys have to make sure you win those individual one-on-one matchups when you face them in those blitz situations. Now, defensively, what you have to do against Pittsburgh, you guys have to make sure you get to the quarterback. That defensive line is struggling right now, getting to the quarterback, and what Pittsburgh is going to allow you to do is effectively blitz these guys, because they're going to spend a lot of time out of that shotgun formation, out of a spread formation, so it's conducive to you guys to get some pass rush. So this may be the week that you turn it around, because they're going to pass the football 60% of the time this week, so that's going to allow you guys to turn up that pressure and get loose. So you guys have to win those one-on-one matchups on the ends. Also defensively, what you have to do is take away the slot wide receiver. You look at the interior wide receiver play is usually Hines Ward or Mike Wallace. That's a key aspect of their offense. If you can effectively take away the middle of the Pittsburgh Steelers offense as far as the passing game is concerned, you can effectively beat these guys in that matchup, and that way you win defensively, getting these guys off the field. I'm going with Pittsburgh on a roll because the Steelers come in, they can run the football with consistency. They have more consistency in the passing game right now. The Bengals are a little bit more skittish right now in the passing game, and I think it's partly due to Carson Palmer's accuracy and the receivers getting down on themselves. If the game is not going the right way early on, they usually get laxed. They don't run as sharper routes. They don't usually catch the football with consistency. So right now, I don't know if the Bengals have the personality right now to defeat a team like Pittsburgh, like they did last year when they swept them. For more NFL coverage, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.